of wintry mix, which could make things disruptive. The good news is things have slowed down significantly with this system, which is why we avoided any issues during that morning drive. But when you look at the radar here, it looks like we're seeing more rain and more snow in spots, but a lot of this isn't making it to the ground. What happens is that radar beam actually reflects off some of those ice particles, and we get what's called bright banding. So it looks like on the radar that we got a little something something, but we don't have a little something something. But I turn on a different radar mode just to show there might be some light rain. You saw it in the Oberlin camera, Sandusky. It's showing up as snow, but again, most likely some light rain or really, really light snow that's falling in portions of Lorain County out towards the Oberlin area right now. Temperatures are flirting around freezing, a couple degrees above it, but again, with that cooler air mixing a little bit higher up, the system's actually coming in from the south, and eventually it's going to mix with some warmer air, which is why we're expecting rain, but it is going to be a cold, damp rain that we're dealing with. So even when the alert ends, it is still going to be very wet outside, and it could still cause some travel impacts for you today. So again, we've got the potential for a little bit of that wintry mix early this morning, and then mainly going to change over to a cold rain. The good news is we don't have those winds whipping around like we have the last couple of days, so that won't make it feel as cold, but 38 and rain, it truly doesn't get much worse than that. This afternoon, again, across the board, we're really going to be staying here in the 30s. I'm going to time out the wintry mix and rain we're dealing with today and the changes that are coming through the rest of the week. Those hour-by-hour details here in just a few minutes. And then as the warmer air starts to mix in, that's going to change over into a cold rain. We could pick up about half an inch or so by the time this system moves out of here, and that's going to continue through this evening. So it's good news. The wild winter lights, they're back officially today at the Cleveland Metro Park Zoo. It's a drive-through night, which will be definitely enjoyable, preferably than standing out there in the cold rain. So this is the radar right now. Again, a lot of this stuff is so light it's not making it to the ground. There are reports of some light rain throughout Sandusky. Could be a snowflake or two mixing in, and then the Lorain area as well. We saw our Oberlin camera. And again, this is moisture that's coming in from a system that's actually moving in from the Mississippi Valley up towards the Ohio Valley. So you see all the influx of moisture that's still on the way and the warmer air that's mixing in. That's why we're going to see that changeover into rain as we head through the afternoon hour. So let me walk you through hour by hour. This is next couple of hours, 11 o'clock here. You can see there's some rain, maybe a snowflake or two mixing in here, but as temperatures warm up, that's going to lower the impact of any slush around. But we've got some colder air and some warmer air mixing here, so we can't rule out a little bit, especially in some spots like neighborhood streets where the pavement's a little bit colder. It doesn't see as much sun normally. There could be some slick spots over there, but we get on and off lulls in the rain, and then another batch comes in as we head through the late afternoon hours. So this is 5 o'clock. You can see another round of rain coming through, and again, some folks could pick up about half an inch of rain. You're seeing most of it though is pretty light. It's just going to be feeling so cold. Nothing's worse than a cold rain. This is 8 o'clock, and we're not done with the showers just yet here. Through 11 o'clock this evening, there is going to be some lingering rain. Temperatures will be sitting in the mid-30s, so that does mean where you're seeing those areas of pink show up on future view. That's that mix. So we can't rule out a little bit of that here even through the evening hours as the temperatures drop back down. Waking up tomorrow morning, though, this is 7 o'clock. Will be dry, mid-30s, a couple 40s on the board through the afternoon hours. Clouds will start clearing out. It's going to make way for a much quieter pattern as we head towards the middle part of the week. By lunchtime tomorrow, I'm not going to say we're going to be too much warmer. Temperatures are only going to be in the mid-40s, but it's going to be the start of an improving trend here as we head through tomorrow afternoon and evening. You can see through 7 o'clock, we're flirting with the upper 30s, right around that 40-degree mark through the overnight here. So breaking it down after today, and again, even though the alert's only through the early afternoon, we could still see some impacts from the heavier spots of rain that could potentially develop through the afternoon and evening. So just keep that in mind. 40s tomorrow. Thursday, we're back in the 50s. This is right where we should be for this time of year. There is going to be a quick little system that switches by Thursday into Friday, which could bring some more rain, but it's just going to be rain because clouds are moving in with this too, so temperatures aren't going to be dropping, below freezing or even close to it. We stay in the mid-40s, and we're right back into the 50s with a couple of lingering showers in the morning. Right now, the weekend is looking pretty good too. Mix of sunshine and clouds, pretty normal for this time of November. Still right around that 50-degree mark, and that dry dry and quieter trend continues all the way into early next week. Those overnight temperatures will not be as chilly, especially as we head towards the beginning part of next week too. But until then, we got a couple more cold nights to get through here. So just keep that in mind. We'll be flirting with the mid-30s, around freezing. So even if there is a little bit of wetness in some spots, there could be a couple of slick spots there over the next couple of days before that warming trend continues. We'll break down the weekend forecast a little bit more for you coming up here in the next 10 minutes.